Hello everybody, my name is Courteous Mutton Chops, or Chops for short, and this is Moonlighter. It is a beautifully pixel-arted game where you raid dungeons at night and sell the loot and wares you gather in your shop in the day. I've actually never played this game before. This is my first time jumping into it, and it was, again, referred to me by a friend. They said I would both enjoy the feel of the game and its combat style, as well as the art. So I'm just going to kind of jump on in. Oh, it's a JKL game. Oh, sweet. Here, dear God. I'm going to jump on into the first dungeon, and let's take a look at it. Apparently, your character's name is Will, and he has been living in the village of Reikenor his entire life, where these dungeons that are randomly generated, both canonically in the game and for the sake of replayability, and adventurers used to dive into. This is just an empty room. Wow, best room ever, 10 out of 10, would return again. Your character is a merchant who holds a particular pendant that allows him to not only gain entry to the dungeons, but it allows him to leave whenever he absolutely needs to. What was that? Is that a branch? I can't access my inventory. Alrighty then. I believe I just picked up a branch. Ooh, thank God for branches, right? So this game is very much a... Oh, I didn't dodge that. Very much a dodgy game. Much like Enter the Gungeon, you're able to roll and dodge around the battlefield. Mobility is exceedingly important, especially when using what I can assume is the sword and board method. I want to hit and go. The current dungeon I'm in is known as the Golem Dungeon. And I guess there's 4 primary dungeons with a 5th that's heavily tied to the plot of this game. And this guy is just going to be a huge pain in my ass to say, I dodged into his blow because I am so smart. SMRT. Oh, what the heck? I cannot access my inventory in any regard. I'm sure that will change eventually, but for now, to a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room, my pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled, one of which is this. Map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy. Said old Crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts, all of them linked to the giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell, but the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the creature that he milled. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah! Big boss gonna be upset with little me. Oh, okay. So I guess he had a map on him. Yeah, it shows a diagram. So there are 4 primary dungeons with a 5th, I guess, that becomes unlocked once I make my way through all of the dungeons. Okay. Oh, and he dropped a lot of stuff. If I hold L for money, I can go home. Is that what that's trying to tell me? If I hold... if I hold L long enough... Okay, so... Yes. I guess the pendant costs money to go home. And I guess the game is going to force me to leave, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold that. And be... Oh, that's not cool. That's gross. I don't like that. I just got all absorbed up in that. I didn't even ask for that. That just kind of happened to me. Okay, so, yeah, the pendant allows me to leave the dungeons, and I'm able to come back and put my, I guess, the loot that I have gathered in my store for sale for people to come in. I don't know who's going to want to buy those branches I picked up, but someone better damn well. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly, huh? It's about time, boy. Don't talk to me like that. You can't. You're not my mom. What are you holding? Is it a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Yeah, he was dead. Like, super dead. Oh, I guess if your pendant shatters, you can't leave, and so your corpse stays there. If his pendant hadn't have shattered, he would have just come back, I bet. Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon, and look after Moonlighter. Now, I posted some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize the town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Ranoka. Nice indeed. I am immediately suspicious of you, good sir. You're constantly telling me to leave the dungeons alone. I don't think it's because you're nice to me. I think it's because you are evil. Although I can't be sure. Don't walk away from me. I'm not done talking to you yet. I can't chase after him. That's a big board. Let's go see what the board has to hold. Okay, so I can invest both in the town and my shop. Let's go to my shop. Alright, so I currently have $100. And I only need $8,000 to buy a bigger store. Okay, so it seems to double my... I guess, like, my slots that I can sell items in. That's kind of cool. I can buy a cheap sale box. Items sold in this sale box will have a 700% discount. Add 10% tip. Grant adventures extra health. Oh, that's good. Extra space for items. And, okay. So these are the people that want to move in. Vulcan's Forge. Do you feel the dungeons are too hard? Tired of your old weapons? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials, a forge to be reckoned with. That's a woman. I'm not going to even try to attempt a womanly voice, because I just can't do it. Is brute force getting you nowhere? The wooden hat. The wooden hat. I like that. I like the name of that. Vulcan's Forge and the Wooden Hat. Those are great names. Potions and enchantments. Okay, so she can better my items that I get from the Vulcan Forge, and she sells me the potions that will keep me alive. But she's only 500. They're both only 500. So if I sell some of my hard-earned looties, boy, Renoka has been better days than your grandpa first opened Moonlighter. People from all over the lands would come to visit the shop. The hustle and bustle was constant, but now, sad face. Okay, so I guess my grandfather opened this store, which is the Moonlighter, which gives the game its namesake. But I also enjoy that it's a double entendre, in that you're moonlighting as a dungeon adventurer, and then during the day you are selling the wares. I like that. I like little play on words like that. Oh, that's too expensive. That won't sell. Those usually sell for 100. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so I'm gonna sell some teeth stones. Oh, that's right. The game doesn't tell you what things are valued at until you sell some for the first time and get a reaction. People are either ecstatic with gold coins in their eyes, that means you sold it for too cheap, or you've sold it for too much. If it is too expensive, they'll just kind of frown and walk away. And there is a gauge, so whatever at the bottom here starts at 1 gold, and everything kind of progresses over a certain course. So somehow, roots are more expensive than teeth stone. Very sharp stones commonly found on the bodies of ancient golems, but that's alright. Oh, did I just drop that? No, I didn't. Okay, good. So I'm going to put those up for, let's say 10 gold pieces a piece, so that'll sell for 100. And then we're going to put some golem cores right here. We're going to sell those for 90. And then 2 of these we're going to put there. So there's 3 of those. And let's put up some whetstones, and we'll put those on for 5. I have no idea how much I should be selling these things for, so I may be about to rip myself completely off. But this, you open up your store and you kind of you let people in and they come look around and they bid on things. Okay, so the teeth stone are too expensive at 10. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and drop that down to 5. I guess that makes sense. They are just stones of teeth. Oh, okay. So 90 is an appropriate price for the golem stones. And what I enjoy about this is that they will, I put the whetstones on for too cheap. They will buy the whole stack. So even if it costs, they don't have a limit to how many of a particular item they will buy. If it's a maximum stack, they'll buy it, or if it's a minimum stack or anywhere in between, they will just buy the item. So you don't have to worry about only putting out one for 100 gold pieces like I did with those weird power pylons. Is you can just stack 10 and they'll pay 1,000 gold out their asses. So I'm going to put the whetstones. Oh, where did I put those at? They sold at 5. So I'm going to go back and... Oh, no. I want to do that. I'm going to put them up to... Let's put them to 8 and see where I can go from there. I'm going to put some teeth stone in at 5. And I like that. It actually keeps the previous price. So whatever it sold at last, you can put in items and it'll just kind of keep them there. I'm going to put these guys in as 5. And let's sell some more stuff. Come on, Grandma. You got a bale of hay on your back. Buy some teeth stones. Come on. Do it. You know you want them. You know you want those sharp rocks I found in a cave. Good. Alright, so she'll buy that, and then she'll buy that. That's good. I love how overladen these people are, and they're buying more things from my shop. Okay, so vines at 5 are a little bit too expensive. So I'm going to put more vines up, and I'm going to put them at 3. Let's go with 3. That's fine. So this is a main portion of the game, is selling things, and I'm told that later on you can find people. Oh, that's still too high? Okay, I'm gonna sell those at 1 gold then, I guess. You can hire people to sell things in your shop while you're out doing your dungeon raids during the day. But they do take a small portion of your munds, which is never good, but it's not bad. I keep misclicking, by the gods. So I'm gonna go with 5 for the roots because they're just roots, and I'm just gonna fill my shop with roots. Now what is that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna sell those for 100 because they're above the golem cores. And I feel like they might sell for that. Come on, lady, you need some sticks? Come on, buy my sticks. Don't make it weird. Buy my sticks. I just realized there is a barrel in the top left here. Oh, you can't see my cursor. There's a barrel up here that's just leaking green stuff, and I feel like that's not good. Oh, okay, 100 for the glass lens was good. Apparently $5 per stick is absolutely a completely reasonable price. $5 per stick. So after, I'm going to sell this to him. I'm going to sell as much of this stuff as I can because I want to immediately get Vulcan's Forge. And with the money I have, I might even be able to get the wooden hat. That's great. I'm going to put that on for 10 because I feel like a metal rod is worth $10. And I feel like this weird jelly is totally worth nothing. Okay, so I'm going to put that on for like $5. Come on, buy my weird jelly that I murdered innocent slime creatures for $5, please. Are you going to buy anything? Or are you just going to meander around my shop with those massive shoulders of yours? Oh, okay. Apparently $5 is a good price. Get out of here. Get out of here, fucking vagrant. If you're not here to buy, then goodbye. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to hold down on you. Alrighty then. So that is my first day completed of my little shappy, and I've made a decent profit off of what is essentially garbage, like roots and vines and some weird teeth. Like that's not bad. I'm actually quite happy with that haul. I'm gonna immediately go buy Vulcan's Forge, and I'm gonna buy Vulcan's Forge. He's gonna move on in, and then I'm gonna buy the wooden hat and get the young alchemist woman. Primarily, I want to get both of those right away. and not try to upgrade a weapon or enchant anything, because just looking at the baseline price for a cheap 75% off box, or a cheap sale box, I feel like it's going to be like 4,000 gold, and I just don't have that. And I'd rather put it out right now into this good effort, into getting these 2 shops in town. That way I know I have access to them like at any time. 2 healing potions. I have an item in my inventory. I don't. Okay. I'm going to go to a dungeon now. I'm going to go back to the golden dungeon, and I'm going to try and kick some rocky butt. And if I don't, I will run away like a sissy boy. So the dungeons are randomly generated, and there are 3 levels per dungeon. The first and second have a boss, like a mini boss as it were, and then the third has a larger boss that drops some immense loot, or so I'm told. Are you really just shooting water at me? That's kind of weird, but all right. Oh, you're just a giant stone fist. All right, so I'm already really liking the level design and the enemy design. Ooh, what was that? That is a crystal rock. How much is that worth? That is worth more than an iron bar and less than a water sphere. I really enjoy that it forces you to guess. Ooh, what is that? Artifact must be placed at top or bottom. Oh, okay. Oh, really? So I guess with certain loot you get from chests, it will require certain positions in your bag, which means I'm gonna have to play a little bit of Tetris. Oh, he's mean. He's red, which means he's stronger. He's red, which means he's stronger. He is stronger. He's staying. Oh, I almost fell off. I feel like there was a shimmer. I feel like there was some kind of shimmer there, and I'm gonna take a leap of faith, and I'm gonna jump off the cliff. Oh, I was right, and I didn't die. Huzzahs to be had all around. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I opened gates to hell. That's what I did. Oh, this was not a good idea. Please no. No me gusta. No me gusta. No. I don't. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to get crushed by a spiky thing. Okay, so that's dead. So dodging is basically needed. You have to dodge. If you don't, you're going to get yourself killed. I didn't kill him? Oh, that's unfortunate. And he's invulnerable unless he hits a wall. That's not good. So, there are healing potions in this game, but dodging is extremely important. You need to get the hang of it as quickly as possible, because it's going to save your life more often than anything else. I have a shield, but I really don't feel like it's going to protect me against most attacks. Like that rolling attack, I feel like he'll just push me into the wall and I'll take damage. So I'm worried about trying to use my shield to negate most attacks, and I'm just going to have to learn to time my rolls as perfectly as possible. Oh, I defeated them! I defeated the minions of green goopy hell. And I get a chest for it. I get some foundry rests, which need to be on the side, and I get some broken swords, which also have to be on the sides. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this game. I'm not usually good at these kinds of games, or at the very least it takes me a while to really get into full swing in really picking up when to dodge, when to attack. See, like that. Getting my butt kicked. I'm getting my butt kicked. Yeah. My timing is not the best for these kinds of games, but I will push through because I love the art style. And I usually have the volume quite low, mostly because my microphone isn't the greatest, and I don't want to overbear my voice. I don't want to overburden my voice by trying to speak over the music. But the music for this game is quite good, and I could not suggest this game more just for its soundtrack. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Rhinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater, and they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Ooh. Now these are the questions. Many, right now, are flooding to these dungeons for their treasures, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside. Just for some gold, some fame? But not I. No, it's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. I like this guy. I like this guy. I like the cut of his jib. I also enjoy the fact that looks like cardboard. I feel like he's just making tents out of wet cardboard, and he just lives here for a short period of time and then moves on. You know, living the weird and interdimensional hobo life. As you do in a fantasy world. Alright, so the goop slows me down. I don't know why, but I'm really liking these weird water faucet enemies. They're just firing high pressure water at me, and it's delightful. These goopy rook guys, yeah, they only attack in a particular direction, up, down, left, or right. But I can only imagine how much damage they actually do were they to hit me. Were I to be so slow that I'd be hit by one of them. I got some fabric and more foundry rests, which can be merged with this one. Oh, good. I also have some ancient pots. Good to know. You're basically a junk peddler. You gather junk from dungeons during the day, and then you hawk it to individuals at night. Or sorry, you flip that. You delve into dungeons at night and you hawk the garbage to people during the day. And I don't know why, but I really enjoy that. And the enemy variety is quite nice as well. It's not repetitive like it was in Risk of Rain 2. Not to say that it's going to always be repetitive for Risk of Rain. It is in early access, and you must always give them a chance to to add things like secondary or tertiary enemy types later. You know, get the main map and other things down first, and then enemies will follow. If you build it, they will spawn. To dive on into the water surrounded by a circle of green energy, or to avoid it like the plague? Well. Oh, it's a healing pool. Well, then I'm really glad I jumped on into this healing pool. A little note. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Wait, you mean those ancient pots were your tools? My bad. Oh, I like that. Okay, well. Ow! Don't hit me with your high pressure. Oh, no, I want that. I want that red thing. So items can fall off. That's good to know. I will attempt to not slay enemies so close to the edge. I guess I do 25 points of damage with my sword. That's interesting to know. Oh, you're a big hoss, aren't you? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I need to get that timing down for my goddamn dodges. Okay, so I need to hit twice and then dodge. I can't hit a third time because he is too fast for me. I am too slow for him. Oh, I beat the boss. Okay then. And my inventory is full, so the question is, do I want to dive down to the next level at 26 HP and with a full inventory? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to biggity bounce. I'm going to go back to the... I love how you're just absorbed by lime-flavored Jell-O and flung across the interdimensional veil, and you just appear next to your shop. It's just, yeah, normal stuff. But I am also going to end the episode here. The episode's running a little bit longer than I usually like to let them run. But this is a really great game that I'm going to continue to play. I'm going to have my own personal file, and then I'm going to keep playing this one for you guys. So please let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it. If there's other games you'd like to watch me play, please subscribe, like, all the other shilly stuff. But in the meantime, be excellent to each other, and peace, peace.